See, people get this shit mixed up. Y'all be thinking somebody want to be with y'all and like they just want to be with y'all, when in reality a motherfucker was already about you, but you never ever once stated that you didn't want to fuck with them. And when you say that, all that a motherfucker being crazy about you is out the door. More of a reason why you have yet to say it. So don't think just because a motherfucker interested in you that they just interested in you. Because 9 times out of 10 in the world that we living in, motherfuckers don't say, oh, I don't want to fuck with you. They just ghost you. They just stop texting you back. They just wander off like, nigga, you fake as a bitch. So what make you think you about to get anything real? Because like attracts like. That's why I don't fuck with certain people no more, because they fake and I consider myself real. So what the fuck would I fuck with you for? And I'm not fake. Fuck you. I do better without you. I just wanted to. But to add on to what I was saying, like, okay, people would say shit like, this is what you call gaslighting. They'll be talking to you or whatever, but they'll do some shit like, I ain't focused on nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm not messing with nobody. I'm only focused on myself, right? Hey, listen, that's all. Once they say shit like that, stop fucking with them. Leave them alone, because guess what? In life, as a man, as a woman, you have to serve. And either you are serving by being of service, or you're serving by being a disservice. And I'm not going to generalize nothing, but I'm saying that it's either one or the two. So for you to be on some shit like, I'm only focused on myself, with like, it's other ways to go about everything. So if I want to take off for work, but I got to go to work, but I don't want to work, there's ways to get off of work. Okay, moral of the story though, all that fake shit is why bullshit happen. You gotta be authentic, bro. Like, it's not gonna hurt to tell this person, look, I don't want to do this with you. It's that simple. It's not that hard to say, oh, I want to keep my options open. Because do you have options if you're not the type of person that's going to say to motherfuckers that this is what you got going? You're not who you say you are, and you don't have options if you're not openly expressing that that's what it is. Neither is anybody going to take you serious if you keep them in the dark and go back to authenticity. So why y'all don't never get nowhere in relationships? Because one, people don't heal. Two, motherfuckers ain't growing as one in a relationship, which means that if you're not growing as one together in a relationship, then that means y'all not having a successful relationship. Unsuccessful relationships lead to an end. Men in relationships, women in relationships, that shit don't always last long. Like, that's one thing you gotta understand. Like, it don't always last. Like, that's just how it works. But why women play this game with a nigga is because she don't want that shit to last. I mean, she don't want this shit to end. Like, when you really think about it, that's why most girls, they don't delete text messages. They don't stop talking to their ex. Like, they still have connections with other people in a relationship. So it's hard for you to get the whole her, because this bitch heart closed off, all because she don't want to get hurt again. Well, you should not be fucking loving. You shouldn't be in a relationship, love. You shouldn't be doing none of this shit if you're not loving. No, not loving. You shouldn't be doing none of this shit if your heart space ain't even open. You talk about, oh, well, I've been through this before, so I ain't. Okay, well, get the fuck on. Keep being hurt. Keep being hurt, because guess what? Every woman is not like that. And the more that I deal with you as a man, the more that I'm hurting myself, the more that I'm in a situation of disservice. And go back to what I said, as a man and a woman, either you are serving or you of a disservice. Either way, I'm talking about service of others, service to yourself. Listen, there's no way that I'm going to be able to serve myself if this bitch is bringing me headaches after headaches after headaches, keeping me in the dark, like. And I don't even have to go through that shit, nigga. Even if I consider myself, it don't matter if you look at me as attractive or ugly. I don't give a fuck. How I see myself is not justified by that. So I'ma still get dick wet, still get pussy, all that shit. None of that shit's gonna stop me, bro. Like, no Diddy, it's not gonna hurt me. I'm still gonna come across the right female, but I'm not gonna come across the right female if I'm not being what it is that I'm seeking. So how she not honest, but I am, I have to stop fucking with her just off the strength, y'all. You don't even keep it real with me, so I already know you don't like me. Nobody likes you if they lying to you. I don't lie to nobody I like. Like, straight up. If I don't like you, I lie to you. Because at the end of the day, even if I told you the truth, I don't like you, and you probably don't like me, which is why we probably not gonna get along. But the thing is, me telling you the truth will cause my detriment. So when you ask me how I'm doing, even if I'm having a fucked up day, shit struggle, I'm straight. How you doing? it's all about energy, bro, vibe. So I'm saying all this to say, like, chill out on relationships, chill out on dating, because a lot of people are out here operating from a small percentage of a space when in order for you to be in a relationship, you have to be whole. You have to give your all, bro, like, for real, or don't do it. This is why more women are hurt, because they don't even really know what love is, and then they try it and then they get hurt by a bitch ass nigga. But the thing is, a woman does not have the discernment. Like, women don't always be having a discernment. Like, women are smart, but women they not smart when it come to picking men. That's why it takes for her to have a baby by this nigga, for her to end up in a broken heart relationship with this nigga, for her to realize, like, damn, me and him don't work. But the thing is, why you keep going back to those same type of situations is because your body is addicted to the chemicals that's released when you do certain shit in certain relationships. So, like, a female who gets off on being hoe shit, she'll stop, but she'll go back to that shit because it releases chemicals in her body that she's addicted to. And she's not knowing what it is, but that's due to the lack of self. This is why I'm saying, bro, you have to deal with yourself from a state of knowing yourself. That's the way you'll be able to know the difference between somebody who knows theyself or somebody who doesn't, by you knowing yourself, because it's all mirrors, bro. If I know myself, I'm gonna be way more swift on coming across people who don't know themselves, people who do know themselves, because I'm gonna start paying. It's all about, like, behaviors, bro, and habits. People who know themselves, people who don't know themselves, they have certain behaviors and habits which gives you the insight to know that they don't know themselves, which gives you the insight to know that they do know themselves. But most women, no, bro. They don't really be focused on what a nigga is and what he can bring to the table. Not saying they don't, bro, but, like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, it go both ways, but in reality, you just gotta be swift on who you are. As long as you know who you are, you straight. Because, like, everything else don't matter. And we be thinking about relationships from the state of love when relationships is way more than that, bro. It's literally a growth. It's literally a union. And it's based on us connecting and creating, not just us fucking. Fucking is nothing. Anybody can have sex. Come on, man.